Good morning to you. Yeah, dooby dooby doo. Be dooby dooby doo, as they say. So yeah, I was doing this podcast the other day, a couple of nights ago. It's published now. I'll put the link in the comments. Really interesting conversation with a uh, podcast person who works his clientele, the people he makes for are small, medium-sized businesses based in America, based on the west coast of America. Um, and he's interested in making links with things, but his specific focus is uh, how what people from diverse fields know can serve business. I mean, it's a business podcast. He wants business to be more profitable, more effective, more easeful, more ethical, all of those things. And so we had a conversation about one of the things that I'm really fascinated in and passionate about, which is what performers know. We know stuff. People dismiss performance as being trivial. They think that if a performer is going to teach a business person, they're going to teach them how to use body language or how to tell stories. All great, nothing wrong with any of that. But performers know much deeper stuff than that. We know how to be live, passionate, focused on intentions, yet spontaneous, live in front of an audience 8 times a week, again and again and again. We know how to collaborate. We know how to be creative. We are resilient. We generally bring things under budget and on time. We know a lot. And I'm passionate about sharing that with as many people as I can. Anyway, I've talked about this before, but we had a conversation. It was a really lovely conversation. I hope you can find time to listen to it. It's 45 minutes. The link is in the comments below this video. But towards the end, he said, "Okay, let's get to the nitty gritty. How does this actually apply? How does this work? What is a business owner actually going to do? All the ideas are cool, but what's a business owner actually going to do?" And I kind of came up with something which I think we all know, but it's endlessly worth remembering. It is not just a question of what you do, it's a question of how you do it. And we can split that into making decisions to change how you are, or to use the phrase, how you be in the world, as well as changing decisions about what you do. So you see, if you go racked with self-doubt and insecurity and you decide to set up a whole new set of ways of doing things and you're still racked with insecurity and self-doubt, you're simply going to affect these new ways of doing things with insecurity and self-doubt, aren't you? Whoever it was, I can't remember, said, problem with wherever I go, there I am. Unless you transform, unless you do the personal work to transform how you choose to be in the world, whatever new thing you start, you bring your old crap with you. However, there's no point in doing all of this massive personal transformation work if you don't choose either to do the things you've always done in new ways or to do new things. It is in the interaction between what you do and how you choose to be that change happens. If you do new things without changing how you be in the world, not much changes. Certainly your experience of it doesn't change. If you choose to be different, but not change how you interact with the world, in other words, what you do, then while your experience might improve or worsen, depending on how you changed, while your experience might improve, you're not likely to change much in your life because you're still doing the same old stuff, the stuff you started doing when you were working with your old mindsets. So when he asked me on this podcast, what is the practical application of this work to a business owner, my answer was, well, it has to start from the personal work. If you're a business owner and you have employees, or a director and you're running a project, doing the work on yourself to enable you to become more present, less judgmental, more creative, more humble, and also creating the space that enables those you're working with to go through those same journeys. That's the process of personal transformation. And as we go through that process of personal transformation, then we can also be looking at the structural changes. In other words, what do I want to do differently in the world so that how you do things and how you experience things come together into alignment. Do, be, do, be, do, be, do, be, do, be, do. Whoever the songwriter was, dooby dooby doo, they got it right, because it's in the meeting of those things that we transform. Have a brilliant day. Be amazing. Do amazing. Dooby dooby doo.